In this guide, we're gonna be covering how to smell nice without getting poisoned. And so we're gonna cover all the ingredients and products you should be using on a day-to-day basis in order to be healthy with clear skin and not disrupt your hormones. So, you gotta understand, man, the average products that people use, who knows what the hell is in here? You read the ingredients, it's just nonsense. Who the hell knows what's there? And you gotta understand, man, these things did not exist 200 years ago, 100 years ago. And so we are with the lab rats, man. We are with the inner experiment. Who knows if this stuff isn't damaging our DNA, and so our children or grandchildren are gonna have freaking cancer and be infertile? Who knows? And we are already seeing signs of this. For example, toothpaste has fluoride, which causes dementia, has been linked to that. Also, deodorant has been linked to dementia with aluminum in there. We have perfumes with all these estrogenic compounds. We have people using shampoos every day, but guess what? Most people have hair loss problems, they're balding. Who knows, man? And so people are literally paying to poison themselves. People are paying for these products that are just destroying their health. And so don't be brainwashed, man. Don't be freaking brainwashed and don't fall for the temptations to use this nonsense. You gotta understand, man, your body is literally a sponge. Whatever you put on it, whether it's with smell, whether it's with putting on your skin, whether it's with eating it, the body is gonna be observing it. And so it's like a sponge. And so imagine this. You use this, tiny bit every day or a tiny bit every week, or you just are walking in the gym and you're constantly smelling this deodorant, these perfumes from other people. Imagine the compound effect in this. In between 1 year, it's kind of the same as you drinking a whole bottle of shampoo. Oh, I smelled this here, I drank this here. Like, all this nonsense added up is so damaging, man. Like a whole bottle of shampoo, drinking a whole bottle of shampoo, man. And so that's why we really have to go down into schizophrenic level of, not schizophrenic, bro, but we just need to be, on another level. We can't be operating like the average person does. And so number one thing, you gotta understand, an unhealthy diet equals smelling bad. The biggest thing, sure, these products can help and these ingredients, but the biggest thing is gonna come down to diet, man. Your body, the odors from your body, they're all coming from inside. Bad breath, it's coming from inside, man. Bad smell from the armpits, it's coming from inside. And so if you are unhealthy, of course you're gonna release bad odors. That's just how it works. There are people who take 2 showers a day and still they smell bad. Why? Because they eat crap. So let's go over the bonuses you can add to a healthy diet in order to smell the best. Because we are out here to be above the average, to be in the top 0.1%, where you walk into any room and you're that dude with the clear skin, you smell nice, and you just look extremely healthy. And people question, how does he do that, man? He has the discipline to train hard, has the discipline to eat clean. You're not some average gym bro who has muscles, but then you smell like crap. You are constantly farting. Man, we don't want that. So, body wash. What body wash should you use? You should use a body wash with as little ingredients as possible. So this one is a good one. Aleppo soap. And what's your body wash, man? Your soap you're using. How many ingredients is in there nonsense? It should be something like this. And so, just to add up, all the products you're gonna see here, they're gonna be down below the list of the products so you can just directly get them there if you want. So you should use soap to remove any fat soluble / greasy materials. You shouldn't be using soap if it's not needed. Like, use soap if you have some fat on your hands, like some weird stuff, use it. Or in your body, use it. Otherwise, you don't need it. Just use water. Then we have deodorant. Deodorant, you should use oregano oil. This smells quite nice, and at first it might burn. Okay, why it might burn? Because you have been using all these products right here, and this crap, man, this, who knows if this is being detoxed from the body. When you have been using deodorant, have you questioned yourself, oh, does my body, is my body capable of actually getting rid of what I'm putting here? You know, I'm just absorbing all these chemicals. Can even my body remove this nonsense out of me? You've never even asked yourself that. Most people never did. And so oregano oil is very good to detox because it is releasing and removing all the junk, all these chemicals that have been stuck under your skin, which have been absorbed by this crap. And so at first when you use it, it might burn a bit. Then you can add to the oregano oil some natural carrier oils. These are natural oils that are gonna be your best friends when it comes down to getting a nice smell, a nice odor. So we have tea tree oil, this is a very good one. We have castor oil. We have aloe vera gel. If you want like a consistent, solid material to put on your body, aloe vera gel is very good. You can put the essential oils in there as like a mix, and then you can rub it on yourself. And so this is good in terms of deodorant. Then we have moisturizer. So moisturizer, what you want to be putting in your skin are rich nutrient foods because your skin absorbs them. And so beef towel is very good. Some people can say it's uncomfortable and doesn't really work, but you should give it a try because it's definitely the safest thing out there. Then we have raw butter. This also can work well. And we have bone marrow moisturizer. There are certain products that are made with bone marrow, which is very nutrient dense, and it's a great moisturizer. And then we have argan oil that you can put on your skin to add that sensitive texture. Then we have not sensitive, but like a clean texture. That's what I meant to say. Then we have shampoo. What can you use as shampoo to remove any greasy / keep it clean? So you gotta understand, the more you use shampoo, man, the artificial shampoos, the more your body is just gonna produce more oil, more greasy. Because the body is like, what the hell happened? Where did the oil, the natural oils we produced go? And so we gotta produce more, we gotta produce more. And so in the past, I used to literally not shower in 2 days and my hair would be greasy as hell, like horrible. And now I haven't even used shampoo in months and I don't get greasy hair. So, but eventually I do get greasy hair and of course I'm gonna wash it. So I use egg yolks, which are very nutrient dense, and it just works, man. Just try it out, you'll see this works. You use egg yolks, and if you want, which I use, it really helps, some olive oil. Not too much, just a tiny bit. And then you mix it up in a cup, okay? You break the eggs and you mix it to create this shampoo consistency. You don't want to break the head in your head, which I used to do, and then the egg yolk falls, and you're just like, I'm covered, bro. No, just break it in a cup, man. Then you have aloe soap. You can also use this in your hair. And then you have apple cider vinegar. You can use this in your hair also. It's very good to clean everything, man. You will see apple cider vinegar in a lot of things. To clean dishes, to clean the clothes. Not apple cider vinegar, that's white vinegar, but vinegar just works. And then we have for long hair, which I haven't done this, but I've seen a lot of people talk about this. It's calcium bentonite clay. This is 100% natural, and this is for long hair. It can also be for short hair, but I think it's better for long hair. But this can clog pipes, man. The problem with this is that it can clog pipes, so you gotta do it on top of the toilet or outside, just to make sure you don't cause any damages to your pipes. So this, in terms of shampoo, it's pretty much all you need. And then you can add some oils for the smell if you need. Okay, so let's move on to perfume. Perfume, we wanna be looking at this chart right here, which is about the oils. So we have we have top note oils. Okay, these are oils made from flowers, from leaves, and these ones smell really nice, but they're easy to dissipate. They dissipate quickly. Then we have top middle note, okay, middle note oils. These ones are for balance of blends. They create this perfect harmony, let's say, that you can use in your mixture, in your potions of perfumes. And then we have base notes. These ones are the long-lasting oils that are going to be the foundations of your perfumes. These ones take the longest, right? So what I recommend for a perfume, and you can experiment a lot, man, you have a lot of options. You do 2 drops of a popular base note, so one of these, and you just rub it in your hands, just like that, and then you put it on your clothes. Just do it like that. You don't put it on your skin, you just put it on your clothes, and you're gonna be smelling amazing. And it's a natural smell. It isn't gonna smell like those horrible perfumes you just walk by people and it smells like, what the hell is that? It's horrible, man. I hate perfume, bro. This smell genuinely makes impression in the nose, man. It's horrible. But with this, you genuinely smell natural and healthy, and it's very good, man. So you can experiment a lot. You can switch the base oils. You can add different middle notes, top notes in like a cup, and you experiment with the smells. But I recommend doing it on a cup, so you don't put a bunch of smells in your body and it ends up smelling bad because of the mixture you did. So yeah, you can experiment a lot, man. So you're literally free. It's not like, oh, to be healthy I'm restricted to a lot of things. No, it's the opposite. You have so many things to try. Then we have skincare. With skincare, the main thing is simplicity. So clay masks, 100% natural. These are very good to remove all the junk you have in your skin, any oil, any garbage that is in there. Do this 5 to 15 minutes a week. Okay, so do it like once a week. Then add some raw butter after you do this, and your skin is gonna feel amazing. Then another skincare, which I haven't done, but I'm gonna do because I've seen a lot of people talk about this. It's bentonite clay face mask. So here is a recipe. You add some bentonite clay, you add some coconut oil, some virgin coconut oil, some lemon essential oil, some clay sage oil. You mix it up, then you add in some honey, which is very nutrient dense, and you're applying on your skin, so it's not gonna cause insulin spikes, which cause hormone imbalance, which causes acne. So don't worry about that. The honey is gonna serve as a base here, as like a foundation, so that we can apply all this other stuff on our skin and it can stay there as a mask. Then you let it stay for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and rinse off with warm water. The best water for your skin is gonna be lukewarm water, so normal temperature, not too hot, not too cold, just normal. So right here is another recipe. You can see a lot of people, they experiment with different oils. These oils are really gonna be for smell, for texture also. So experiment yourself, you can too. So 2 tablespoons of honey, this is another face mask. 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of cacao, raw cacao, and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and you apply this as a mask. And so if you want to be a skincare Greek god, next level, you can do this face mask right here, and then you wash it off, and then you do this skincare right here, and it's gonna be the perfect insane texture. And this doesn't take much time, and you just apply it and you leave it on. So while you do your work, in your PC, you can have the mask on. You don't gotta be overthinking too much about it. And you do this around 1 time a week. Experiment. If you feel good about it, maybe twice a week, but don't overdo it, okay? Then we have other face masks that I want to cover here, but they can be seen as more bonuses, not like life changing, they're like some magic pill or something. We have honey with some aloe vera. You can also use some Greek yogurt. This is gonna use as a base, to be able to put in the face. It's gonna help with the consistency. So use some aloe vera, or you can use some Greek yogurt. But I recommend aloe vera, okay? And some turmeric. Turmeric has great properties for the skin, and this skincare, this mask right here, is good for acne scars. But to be honest, I've done it and I didn't really see that much benefits. So it's not like some life-changing pill, but it can definitely help. And you see some reducedness in the inflammation of your skin, so redness can disappear. And it helps with those marks that are left from breakouts. Then we have another skincare process, which is you exfoliate your face gently using a black African soap and baking soda. Then you wash it with warm water. Don't scrub too hard. The goal with exfoliating is not to hurt your skin, like get the hell out of here. Don't do that. If you have some crazy breakout, don't even think of exfoliating that and just that's just gonna make it worse and cause scars. Don't do that. So if you have some crazy breakouts, your skin is crazy, man, don't even overthink too much about skincare and exfoliation, because that can make it worse. You just want to purely focus on diet. That's gonna be the biggest thing, and lifestyle too. So let's keep going. Apply some alcohol-free toner, witch hazel. Swap it on your face as it produces collagen. The harder you swap, the better. So you want to just tap it on the face, like while you apply this, you want to tap it and swap it on. This has been seen to help with the collagen production, which is essentially what your skin is made out of, is collagen and fat. Then we apply some clay mask mixed with apple cider vinegar with some red light therapy. You can do that too, which we talk in the biohacking protocols. That can help. Okay, then you wait till it dries before you clean. Then you use some cold water, apply some ice. Ice really helps to reduce inflammation. Then apply some base notes, some base oils, and some essential oils. Right here, this is a good combination. Face yoga. It's as simple as that. You just do some massages, which we cover in the Vuxmaxing protocols, and this really will help your skin. Let's come down to the next one. We have sunscreen. Sunscreen. Should you be using sunscreen? Of course not. Sunscreen is just full of nonsense, artificial crap, which is just damaging even more your skin. And the biggest thing when it comes down to not getting sunburn, to not getting skin cancer, whatever, is diet, man. If you are eating a high inflammatory diet with seed oils, you're gonna get cancer. It's as simple as that. Because right here you can read this, it explains better than I can explain. But when you're getting sun plus a high inflammatory, high seed oils diet, it causes oxidation, which is gonna lead to cancer. It's gonna lead to oxidation in the cells, which is not good, of course. And so, if you still are sensitive to the sun, which you can have a good diet but still get sunburn and you're sensitive to the sun, you need to adapt. You simply have been spending too much time inside, not getting as much sun as you should. And so, if you spend a whole day outside, of course you're gonna get burned. Your skin is not adapted to that. So, you need to build up. Each day, spend a few more hours outside in the sun. Start with in the morning, at night, so you can build up. When the sun is less strong, you just spend more time outside in the morning, at night, and you build up. Okay, that's exactly what you need to do. But here's some good sunscreen you can use in case you go to the desert or something and you're the entire day on some trip outside and the sun is really hard, intense. So yeah, this is a good sunscreen. Some coconut oil, plus some beef tallow, plus some zinc oxide powder. This right here stays outside your skin so it doesn't get absorbed, and so it protects against the sun radiation. It protects against it. So your skin is not going to be absorbing all the sun radiation. And so use it if you're going to stay long hours outside. So this is when you go on trips, something like that. And so with the sun, man, the sun is only gonna help with your skin. It really only is. It helps with healing acne scars. But the problem can be if you spend insane, intense hours outside in the sun, in the peak hours in the afternoon. Yeah, that can cause aging. Sure, because it's just too intense right there. So you gotta find the right balance, okay? Then we have laundry detergent. Now here, the problem with laundry detergent is that we're using all these chemicals, man, on our clothes, and then we're using the clothes which are touching our skin and we're constantly observing it. So if you have some clothes which aren't really dirty, they just smell a bit because you use them, you can just wash them with water, man. Just put them in the washing machine, just put some water, and that's all it needs. And you can use white vinegar in the washing machine, okay? But you gotta be careful because it can be too acidic for the washing machine. I don't know, some people have mentioned this, so be careful because it can, cause some damage in the washing machine. But white vinegar is great to wash clothes. You can do it at the old-fashioned way where you wash it yourself, but of course that can take too much time. So this is a protocol to follow when you use white vinegar and baking soda for the clothes. Add them to different parts of the wash cycle, not at the same time. Use baking soda to boost detergent, deodorize and soften, while vinegar acts as a natural fabric softener, whitener and deodorizer. A common method is to add 1/4 to 1.5 cup of baking soda directly to the washing drum and 1.5 to 1 cup of white vinegar to the fabric softener dispenser. So this is how you use baking soda and white vinegar. And your clothes are not gonna smell like white vinegar. They're not, man. They're gonna smell good. Now this seems to be the best thing, okay? I'm gonna link it down below where you can find it. Washing nuts, man. What the hell is even this? These are some natural nuts that you can find in nature. And you just throw them in a cotton bag, just like this, with the clothes, and you put them in the washing machine. Just like that, you throw them with the clothes in the washing machine, and this is gonna pop, and it's gonna create this foam that smells great, and it's gonna wash your clothes naturally. It's so weird, man, but this exists, and so it's gonna be linked down below. You can find them. Then we have these other two products which are also linked. Everything here is linked down below, okay? And so take a look after. So we have these two products which I found on Amazon. They are definitely the safest ones which I found. They're made out of very natural ingredients. So we have these two, okay? And you can take a look at the ingredients down below. Then we have teeth health. You don't want to be using freaking toothpaste, man. There's literally a theory that the guy with a mustache and like his hair, like this, something like that, that dude who killed some people, he used to put fluoride in the tap water of the concentration camps in order to destroy the immune system, to destroy the nervous system of certain people so that he could control them. So, do you want to be using toothpaste which has that thing that the guy with the mustache used to use? That is a theory, and if you literally search on Google, oh, did that guy did that? They're literally gonna put an article. The first thing they put is an article saying how fluoride does not cause cancer, how fluoride is healthy and isn't bad. That's weird, The first thing he pops up is that. Why would they want to just promote that as much as possible? Because if it didn't cause cancer, they wouldn't be so concerned about showing how it doesn't cause cancer. Like, me using this doesn't really cause cancer, so they're not gonna be marketing, oh, the market doesn't cause cancer, doesn't cause cancer. Sometimes you gotta be skeptical in these things. So what you can use is Calvin Clay. This is something natural, and you actually can eat this, I believe. And this is good to polish the teeth. So another thing I do, this is personally the biggest thing that I do, is coconut oil with baking soda. I don't use baking soda every day because it can get too corruptive, erasive, like it can damage too much your teeth or the god damn it, I don't know the name in English, man. The red stuff above your teeth. So use baking soda twice a week with the coconut oil. And you can use coconut oil to use as a mouthwash, like, and you spit it out. And man, this really works wonders. Your teeth really get whiter from this, and they just feel so smooth, like no garbage in there, and it's genuinely great. So use this instead of this. And the truth is, if you have a healthy diet, you shouldn't need this, man. No, you shouldn't need this right here. You shouldn't need toothpaste, bro. We have been taught that, oh, it's needed every day, 3 times a day even, man. But guess what? Everything we have been taught has always been a lie and has kept us sick. So can we really trust that? We gotta be skeptical. And so another thing you can add to this is this right here. Okay, I've seen some people use this and it really works. So using other oils, these ones are edible. God damn it, you can eat them, of course. Otherwise, you would not put them in your mouth. And as a mouthwash, here is another great one. Natural mouthwash. You do some spring water with 1 tablespoon of cloves. Then you do cinnamon sticks, and then you do neem stars, which is this right here. And this is good. And you can put some lemon too. Okay, so you boil the water, put all the ingredients in the jar, then close it, let it overnight. The longer the better. Then you strain the liquid and store in a jar. and you just use the liquid to brush to mouthwash your mouth. Just swish it around for 30 to 1 minute. And you can add some salt for a cleansing effect and for taste also. And this is a natural toothpaste I found if you just want to skip the hard work of, this doesn't take work at all, bro. It's just coconut oil and baking soda. You put it in your toothpaste. But this is a toothpaste that is natural. In case you don't feel comfortable with just taking this route, you feel like I need to brush my teeth more. This is a natural toothpaste I found, and the link is down below. Okay, this shop right here has really good products, very organic, so take a look too. So we have shaving right here. Shaving, a lot of people use these creams, they are sensitive, their skin gets irritated. So what you do? First of all, you can use a scissor if you have long beard, and then you use an electric trimmer. Now the best one that I found for sensitive skin is this one right here, one blade, and this won't cause you irritations right here. Then we have for shaving cream, you can use castor oil, argan oil. So you put this on your skin and some olive oil. You can use this one or this one or this one. You can also mix them, but you can just use one. So you can use some olive oil, you can use some argan oil, some castor oil. Just put it on your skin, rub it on your skin. Then use some egg white and you wash it, okay? You use it and you wash it. Well, I'm not fully sure, to be honest, if you fully wash it or not. Yeah, I believe you fully wash it. Goddamn, gotta cut that. And then you put some egg white. This is gonna work as the base, as a shaving cream. So you use egg whites in your face, and then you use a single head blazer if you're gonna be using a blade, okay, just like this. If you're not gonna use the electric razor, you use the egg whites and this as a shaving cream. Otherwise, just use the electric razor, which is a lot easier, man. And so just like this, we have covered every single thing in terms of getting good quality smell. And in the next module of the program, we are going to be talking about the things to do in the kitchen. What are the hormone disruptors inside your kitchen that you gotta switch? How to wash your plates and not be eating detergent, because of course that's also disrupting your health and your hormones, which causes acne and all these issues. So this was a long module, man. My throat is tired, is freaking fried. So see you in the next one.